Well, folks, this is your host, ID Jester. Welcome to Marvel Heroes and our look at Thor here as we go about the process of showing you how his powers activate. So, hopefully, you watched our introductory video on Thor and looked at his items and all of his powers and what he can do and everything. And now we're going to show you how they play. So, the first thing I like to do is show everybody what his powers are, what they look like, so that way when I activate them, and you can see what's going on. So obviously we have basic attack, which is basically I have to have an enemy, but it basically swings a hammer in front of him. He's got this little leap forward power. That's our little lunge, and the main thing with this is it's generating us Odin Force, as you can see there. Then we have this Asgardian Smite, where we leap to an area and do a whole bunch of damage and weaken enemies in there. We then have Bring the Thunder, which is a little area of attack. If we're smart, we'll activate this first, make enemies vulnerable, then we'll leap on top of their face. So that would be good. We have a nice signature power, the Anti-Force, which basically shoots out a lightning bolt in front of us and does a shitload of 1.1 million regular critical damage. We then have our special for Asgard power, which will turn all red and flashy. That shows us we've been buffed. And then we can do our spinning strike. And then, of course, we have Son of Odin, which basically will bring lightning down and give us some of our spirit back. So there's his powers. And now, so basically, we cast this in an area that we leap on anybody that's still alive, and then bash him with our Thundering Smite and our Spinning Hammer. Whenever, of course, we can activate our Odin or the Anti-Force, we'll do that. And of course, once we're imbued with Odin Force, we'll activate for smart. We'll activate our big buff before we use our signature powers. So let's go see how Thor basically does with enemies around. So we'll activate our regular buff, and then we'll zap that guy for 1.5 million. Just a normal 1.5 million. That wasn't even a brutal strike or anything. That was just a regular Joe hit. So we're going to cast our Bring the Thunder so we can keep our Odin Force up. Just smack some people around. We're not too worried. We're fighting these little lackeys right now. We're not too worried about trying to really get our process of, activate this power, then this one, then this one. So we'll go into an area, take out a whole bunch of guys, activate our Bring the Thunder. They're all just falling over at Thor's awesomeness.
Do you wish another?
Do you wish another? He's awesome. Oh, hey, look, here's a little chest. Yay. Boom. We'll just cast a little Bring the Thunder there. Let our thunder just keep them alive, because it lasts for a nice 5 seconds. We have to go over this way to get to Octopus Boy. Alright. Well. Alright, time for a blast of 3.3 million across the board there. That was pretty insane. Pretty cool, I like that. As I talked about in my video for our look at Thor, his powers and such, the fact that he can deal out just as much damage as he can take is obviously very good. And just having these buffs, just 3.9 million, 3.6 million, I saw a couple of them there. And we, like I said, we haven't even got this guy to the point where he's, kind of finished or anything. The other thing we had not even talked about is our ability for our signature power, or our ultimate power. Sorry. This is another reason why he is a 9.3. His ultimate power is awesome. You can see we only have it at rank 2 right now, and I should probably put a couple more points in there. It is really good. It gives you a buff for plus 5 ranks to all powers. So, every power is going to get, this one that's 44 is going to go to 49. This one here that's 35 is going to go to 40. It generates maximum health per second, 8.4. You generate Odin force per second. You're empowered, increasing your base damage by 40%. Not only that, but your allies are empowered as well. So, yeah, not bad. Yeah, it only lasts for 20.5 seconds. You know, no biggie. And then, of course, it has an energy effect, which is 188,000 twice per second. So, basically, 360,000 damage per second, which is active for 6.1 seconds. So, yeah, we can do some damage. I noticed that our stats, as we looked at them before, were 40%, 40%. We'd like to get these up a lot higher, obviously, but we're going to take this guy out. I was going to use our ultimate power. I think we'll just show you how easy it is to take guys out as Thor without our signature power, just so you guys can see that. And then next time we'll show you our signature power. Pretty easy. He got us down to about 18,000 damage, or 18,000 hit points left. That's pretty good, actually. He was doing a pretty good job of doing some damage to us. We went from 28 to 18,000. 10,000 damage on us. That's crazy. All right, next run we'll make here. Hopefully again, we'll see if we can get in some areas by ourselves. We'll go to Taskmaster Institute. And we're going to go right after Taskmaster here. Actually, I should go defeat Shocker, Kingpin, and Dr. Doom. If I was smart, I'd be completing my daily event again today. Alright, so we're going to activate our buff and then see how much damage we can do. 3.1 million. That was actually, I was facing the wrong way, and I talked about that in our view of Thor there, and that your signature power, you really have to make sure you're facing the right way, because I've had it miss completely because I've been turning the wrong direction, or just have to be careful with it, I guess. Alright. Still pretty good damage there, not bad, even though I didn't hit the guys I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get a whole bunch of them is what I was trying to do.
Father, witness the deeds of your son.
Just our basic attack is doing a nice, 100,000, 500,000 if it brutals. Pretty decent damage there. Alright, so we're going to get to see our ultimate power in action here as soon as the Taskmaster decides to come down here. Alright, here we go. Ready, go! Taskmaster, you're going to have a really bad day. So not bad. Now we got a buff. Now we activate our other buff. Now we zap him for 1.5 million. I was hoping that would actually do a lot more, but unfortunately it didn't. That was kind of set up for. That was a setup for a big one. That was a setup for a big one, and we didn't get it. So that's breaks sometimes. That's why you want to have that critical hit rating and damage brutal strike rating as high as you can, because obviously 50% chance is better than a 40% chance. Get off of me. Look at that. I'm just knocking guys across the screen. That's how powerful he is. Yeah, we're still waiting on the rest of these things to finish up. That's alright. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I would have liked to seen some more awesomeness there for you guys. Some really power shots. Let's see if we can power shot Hood into next week here. Oh, I forgot I was going to do my terminal. We're just going to bypass all these guys. You don't need to see me beating on these little guys. You see how much I can beat on them. They're just easy as pie. The way Thor's set up. Get off of me, fat boy. Okay, let's see how hard this is. A 3.8 and a 1.9 million, that's not too bad to start, I would say. 1.4 million there. Alright, now we got this Shocker left, or Hood left. Let's see if we can take this Yahoo out. I'm just gonna stand here and tank it. Come here. Come and fight me. I'm just gonna, wherever you're at, I'm gonna just zap you again with my lightning blast. Oh, and that's it, did it again. I have to report that. I noticed that the other day, that whenever you use a signature power with Thor, I don't know about the other heroes, and it actually, when you use a signature power and blast the boss and kill it, it doesn't tell you how much it did. I know he had enough damage left. It had to have been a critical hit or a brutal strike. Can't imagine it would have been just a normal hit. But anyways, yeah. Got another one. Let's go after one of our other guys. Who do we need? Shocker, Doom, and Kingpin. Alright. We'll go after Shocker. He's the easiest, quickest for you guys. Just gonna ignore these little minions. Except for these chicks. I hate these chickies. So I'm literally gonna blow their face away with 2 million damage, right like that. I don't like how these chicks laugh as they blast you. That's not cool. Whoops, sleep over there. There you go. There is none to challenge Thor. Alright, 4 seconds left before we have our buff. Go ahead and just, well, looks like Magneto's here, but Magneto, we don't need you, buddy. I actually activate my, you see how much damage we took there? We actually took a little bit of damage. Activated my, my invulnerability there, and in the 2 seconds that I was invulnerable, our health went back up like almost to full, so that's another reason that is so great. Well, we didn't need Magneto's help, but that was pretty easy. Got that done. Let's see if we can get Kingpin done in this episode. They only take a couple minutes when you're as powerful as we are. We do have to destroy Fist Tower, which is going to be fun as hell, because I love destroying this guy's shit. Oh, looks like we got another guy in our thing. Damn it. Oh well. That means... Let's see if we can... We have to do some damage to this thing here. He's going to go right to Fisk. He's not even going to worry about damage, huh? Alright, let's see how you are.
I ain't scared of you.
Go ahead and hope he's up there. That way I don't have to run. Well, he actually, I believe, got enough damage to his... Okay, buddy. Signature power, 3.6 million. See if we can get our nice shot here on his face. With our spinning strike here. Nope, didn't get a crit on it. So it's behind the pole, which doesn't help. Come on over here, Fisk. Let him over here. Surfer. Hello. I guess we killed him too quick. They're gonna have to bump up the difficulty on some of the bosses. With all the min-maxing people are doing nowadays, and all the unique items and everything. It's just getting to the point where it's a little too easy killing the guys when you got them really min-maxed out really well. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. Alright, folks. Well, thanks for watching episode 1 of our Cosmic Terminal runs. Be sure to watch for the next episode to come soon. Thanks so much.